had a ministerial meeting of the E3, European Union +2, China, France, Germany, and Russian Federation, United Kingdom, with me. We produced a joint ministerial statement that I am now going to read. Produced a joint ministerial statement that I'm going now to read in English. Minister Zarif is going afterwards to read it in Farsi. You cannot hear me?
No sound. No sound.
Closer.
Seems to be working. Can you hear me?
Check.
Yeah.
No? No?
Cameras.
Chris, what's the problem?
It is?
Cameras don't
Okay.
have
Better now? I start again? We just had a ministerial meeting of ministers of China, France, Germany, the Russian Federation, the United Kingdom, with me and the Islamic Republic of Iran. We agreed a joint ministerial statement that I'm now going to read in English. Minister Zarif is afterwards going to read the same statement in Farsi. A ministerial meeting of the E3 EU +2, China, France, Germany, the Russian Federation, the United Kingdom, with the High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy and the Islamic Republic of Iran, the participants of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, was held on 24th of September 2018 in New York. The participants considered ways forward to ensure the full and effective implementation of the JCPOA in all its aspects. They also took stock of the process of finding and operationalizing practical solutions for issues arising from the unilateral withdrawal of the United States from the agreement and the reimposition of sanctions lifted under the JCPOA and its Annex II, which they deeply regret. The meeting was chaired by the European Union High Representative, Federica Mogherini, myself, and was attended by the E3+2 and Iran at the level of foreign ministers. The JCPOA participants reconfirmed their commitment to its full and effective implementation in good faith and in a constructive atmosphere. They recalled that the JCPOA is a key element of the global non-proliferation architecture and a significant achievement of multilateral diplomacy endorsed unanimously by the UN Security Council through Resolution 2231. The participants recognize that Iran has continued to fully and effectively implement its nuclear-related commitments, as confirmed by 12 consecutive reports by the International Atomic Energy Agency, and reiterated the need to continue to do so. Participants will continue to support the modernization of the Arak research reactor as part of the JCPOA and the conversion of the Fordo facility in a nuclear physics and technology center. Participants also reaffirmed their support for projects in the area of civil nuclear cooperation on the basis of Annex III of the JCPOA. The participants recognized that, alongside implementation by Iran on its nuclear-related commitments, the lifting of sanctions, including the economic dividends arising from it, constitutes an essential part of the JCPOA. Participants underlined their determination to protect the freedom of their economic operators to pursue legitimate business with Iran in full accordance with UN Security Council Resolution 2231. The participants equally highlighted the extensive work and substantial progress undertaken to date, the intensification of technical dialogues, efforts to maintain and improve bilateral economic relations, and the mobilization of considerable resources by all, including with third countries interested in supporting the JCPOA and in pursuing in a timely and effective manner the normalization of trade and economic relations with Iran. In this context, the participants welcomed the fact that updates to the European Union's blocking statute and the European Investment Bank's external lending mandate to make Iran eligible entered into force on the 7th of August. The participants reaffirmed their continued commitment to the objectives mentioned in the statement of the ministerial session of the Joint Commission of the JCPOA of 6th of July 2018, in particular to pursue concrete and effective measures to secure payment channels with Iran, and the continuation of Iran's export of oil and gas condensate, petroleum products, and petrochemicals. Mindful of the urgency and the need for tangible results, the participants welcomed practical proposals to maintain and develop payment channels, notably the initiative to establish a special purpose vehicle to facilitate payments related to Iran's exports, including oil and imports, which will assist and reassure economic operators pursuing legitimate business with Iran. The participants reaffirmed their strong will to support further work aimed at the operationalization of such a special purpose vehicle, as well as continued engagement with regional and international partners. The participants stressed their determination to support practical solutions concerning the above and agreed to keep progress under close review and to convene the Joint Commission, including at ministerial level, as appropriate in order to advance common efforts. The participants recalled that these initiatives are aimed at preserving the JCPOA, which is in the international interest. This is the end of the joint ministerial statement. I would like to add one word on the special purpose vehicle, as I imagine this would raise questions from your side. The decision to establish it has been taken, also following extensive exchanges we've had since the Joint Commission ministerial meeting on the 6th of July. Now a new meeting of technical experts from member states will be convened to take this work forward and operationalize the special purpose vehicle at the technical level. In practical terms, this will mean that EU member states will set up a legal entity to facilitate legitimate financial transactions with Iran, and this will allow European companies to continue to trade with Iran in accordance with European Union law and could be open to other partners in the world. You will get more technical information about that as the technical work continues in the coming days.